Kari is a Tier 3 certified Baptiste Power Yoga instructor living in Portland, Oregon. If you'd like to support this free content, please consider joining my Patreon and leaving a comment and review if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or YouTube. Hello, my friend. Let's practice. Begin on your back today in Supine Butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet to touch and place your hands over your belly. If it's comfortable to you, close your eyes and take a first landing breath. Breathe in through your nose and out of your nose. Take a moment to settle your body, to bring your body, your mind, and your breath all to the same place. Notice the way your body feels against the ground. And just take a general mood check. Notice how you feel. Even if you can't quite name it, just notice what's going on for you right now. And keep moving your breath rhythmically in and out of your nose. Build a rapport with your breath. Maybe even catch the sound of your breath. And then stretch one leg forward and then the other. Reach your arms over your head. Take a full body stretch. And pull your knees to your chest. Place one hand on each knee. Roll around a little bit in one direction. Give yourself a little low back massage. And when it feels natural, move in the opposite direction. Open your arms into a T shape. Drop your knees to the right and turn your gaze to the left. Flex both of your feet so that the soles of your feet are pointing outward and the arch of your feet are pressing inwards towards each other. Ground the pinky toe side edge of whatever foot is touching the floor and press your shoulders down into the earth. Source this twist from the ground. And then pull your knees back to center. Drop your knees over to the left. Press your shoulders down. Press your feet down and find this twist from the ground up. And then gently bring your knees back to the center. Place your flat paddle hands right on top of your thighs so that your hands press into your thighs and your thighs press into your hands. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor and just keep pressing hands into thighs, thighs into hands, and start to notice a warming sensation in the center of your body. Flex your feet. Keep lifting up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your head back to the floor. Catch behind your knees. Rock up and down once or twice. Make your way up to a seat. And then come to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your elbows and bring your hands just a little bit forward so that there's a little less pressure in your wrists. Not quite stacked under your shoulders, but just maybe a half of a hand in front of you. Drop your belly, lift the center of your chest. This is cow pose. Press the floor away, round your upper back, tuck your chin to your chest. This is cat pose. And begin to move through some rounds of cat and cow in a way that feels natural and easy to you. You might move from side to side, and these movements might be subtle. Or maybe you need the movement to be a little faster and you start to sync your breath with your movement right away. Whatever it is, find what feels good to you. Find what works in your body today. So often we focus on what isn't working, But when you come to your mat and you're in this practice, the invitation is to find what does work. And take a few more rounds of breath. Move your body in any direction that you see fit. And then make your way back to a neutral tabletop. With your hands still on the floor, straighten your right leg behind you. Put the balls of your feet on the floor. And just start by pressing the ball of your foot down and rocking front and back. Notice any sensations that light up in the back of your right leg. Now float your right foot off the floor. Stretch your left hand forward with your thumb pointing up. Set your gaze forward. Lift your thumb, lift the back of your leg, and pull your belly in towards the midline. Breath in. Elbow to knee, breath out. Forward and back, inhale. Elbow to knee, exhale. One more, forward and back. Elbow to knee. Hold it in here for 3, 2, 1. Cat and cow. Move your body through one round. And then make your way back to a neutral tabletop. We'll take the left side. Start by sending your left leg behind you. Put the ball of your foot on the floor first. And just move back and forth. Create some sensation in the back of your left leg. Now float your leg off the floor. Flex your foot. Extend your right arm in front of you with your thumb pointing up. Belly hugs into center. Gaze forward. Breath in. Elbow to knee, breath out. Lengthen, inhale. Squeeze, exhale. One more, lengthen forward and back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it here. Pull your knee towards your chest for 3, 2, 1. Set everything down. Make your way to downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone to the sky. Pedal your legs, take some movement, sway your hips from side to side, bend one knee and then the other. And then try this. Lift your heels off the floor. Drop your heels over to the right side of your mat. And notice the effect that this might have on the left side of your body. Lift your knees, your heels back to center, and drop your heels over to the left. Notice the effect on the right side of your body. And bring your heels back to center. Pick your heels up. Soften your knees. Look forward. Step your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, palms to shins. Lengthen tailbone to crown. Pause here a moment and draw your shoulder blades into your spine. Take a breath in. Ragdoll pose, bow forward, catch opposite elbows, soften your knees and open your feet hip width or wider. Start to shift the weight side to side, front and back, sway the upper part of your body in any way that feels good to you. Shake your head out, yes and no. And then release your elbows, bring your hands to your hips, press into your feet, stand up, reach your arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers, press your palms to the ceiling, root your feet into the floor, and take a full body stretch. And bring your palms to touch at the center of your chest. Pause here a moment. Notice your feet on the earth. Notice the breath in your lungs. And lift the crown of your head up tall. And find a little softness in your knees. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a breath. Bow forward, exhale. Soften your knees on the way down. Bring your hands to the floor. Halfway lift, lengthen tailbone to crown. Step your left foot back, low lunge. Keep your knee off the floor, a straight back leg. You can tent your fingers on the floor. You can put your hands on blocks, or you can even put your palms on the earth. But lift the center of your chest. High crescent lunge. Peel your hands away from the earth. Reach your arms overhead. Spread your fingers out. Internally rotate your upper arm bones by bringing your pinkies more in towards the midline. Set your eyes to something steady right in front of you, something you can see. Take a breath in. Warrior 2, ground your back foot, stretch your fingers front and back. Lift your shoulders up and then relax them down and hug them in towards your spine. Hug your belly in towards your midline. Reverse warrior, reach your right arm up and stay committed to the bend in your front knee. Create space from your front knee all the way through your right fingertips. Take a breath in. Bring your hands to the floor. Step back to plank pose. Set your eyes forward. Always permission to put your knees on the floor right away. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone to the sky. Stretch your left leg behind you. Step your foot forward, low lunge. Either palms, fingertips, or blocks to keep the center of your chest lifted. Hug your belly in and then peel your hands away from the floor, high crescent lunge. Gaze, breath. Notice your hands and your feet. Create energy. Breath in. Warrior 2. Ground your back foot. Bend your front knee and set your eyes to one point. Keep your fingers energized, open. Reverse warrior, reach your left hand up, ground your left heel down, and create space from your knee through your fingertips by opening up the side of your body. Take a breath in. Bring your hands to the floor, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Mountain pose, press down, reach up, fingertips come over your head. Breathe in. Palms touch at the center of your chest. Let's do that same flow, this time one breath, one movement. Arms reach up, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Arms reach up, inhale, high crescent. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Take a breath. Downward facing dog. A landing breath in and out. Right leg behind you, inhale. Step through, exhale, low lunge. High crescent lunge, peel your arms up over your head. Take a breath. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Hands to the floor, look forward, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Slowly rise up, mountain pose, arms reach up overhead. Palms touch at the center of your chest. Take a moment. Notice how you feel. Notice if anything has shifted for you. Maybe you feel just a little bit different than when you started. And this is your yoga practice for today. And any yoga is better than no yoga. And so with that, I bring my thumbs to my forehead center and I bow to you, my friend. Namaste.